In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hurt. Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Past the 60. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They kick the running back in motion.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's good for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play fake. It's Milton. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready,
offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Check smash. 60 Eagles. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Down it was Saquon Barkley. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
19 Lions. Come on, come on.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Another carry for him. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 15-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Front 7. Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. It's his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Eagles, 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Completed left side to Smith. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Cut out left. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, it's Milton. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins a game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Pass the 6, down. Ready.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Liking 18.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender run to the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
Tag. Warriors 70, 18 Cardinal 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready up.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Go.
This might be a free play for him. He's got a man left. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Go.
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Daniels back to throw. Finding Collins. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Buys time, rolling right. He can run it, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
19 Lions. Check smash, check smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
Ready.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Complete beyond the marker. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here. Milton back to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Oh, this big guy is moving. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Shot. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give now from the gun. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Daniels now. Short pass brought in. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard
Come on. Set. Ready.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Get up.
Hand off now out of the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Okay, we know you could do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Milton now. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Here's Milton. Ducks it off to his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And bring the tight end left.
Ready.
Hilton now on 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And this is going to be his 1st punt of the new season.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Flush out now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, it's a throwaway.
He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Ready.
3rd down, they need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Gets him. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
I'm pretty sure his special teams coach is going to have a talk with him after that one. He can get as creative as he wants and do whatever he wants. Just don't lose yardage or the ball. If you start doing either, and there's a problem.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard.
Okay, break.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. He tucks it and takes off. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Daniels now against a blitz. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
No, hit ready.
Right up the gut. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't mind. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
And it brings up third down.
18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Count the 50. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Hits his running back. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready?
They'll try to pick this up on the ground. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
19 Tiger, 19
Also
Tiger.
2 yards.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
3 yards to go.
Milton back to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Pulled in at the 20. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up
2nd down now. They need 7.
The 50-yard line.
This one's out to Miller, left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast. Going on 1st down. Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Handoff now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans down by a very unlucky 13. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Count to 60, count to 60. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Collins got it left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready, break.
Now to throw. Ball in left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Crack on 80. Bring it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that first down.
Gus, ready?
Third and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad...